What's good? It's your boy G the Nail, and today we're doing a bumper swap for the SRT bumpers, front and back, on my Dash Charger. So stay tuned if you guys are interested, and let's get right into it. So first off, I got a Vice-Res wide body kit and side skirts, as you see. So that is a sneak peek. I will be doing a wide body install video soon, but that's not coming today. Just wanted to let you guys know. But this is the ugly pig right here. You may notice off the bat, some things are different, like the wheels. Now, these are my original wheels that came with the car when I bought them. They're pretty ugly, but what happened was my SRT8 rims over here, one of them got a crack on the inner wheel well. I believe it's this one. And that crack is causing the tire to lose air. And I've already welded it a couple times and it keeps cracking. So these wheels are just basically, they're not that good. I'm going to get rid of them soon. They're just old and worn out. So I'm planning on getting factory wide body wheels. I'm probably going to repair this and put them on for a little bit longer, but it's going to be the last time I repair them. After it cracks again, because it will eventually, I'm going to just stop using them. So these wheels, they're beautiful, but they're going to have to go. Some other things, not ideal. My front bumper, as you can see, is cracked. And I've had it repaired already, and the crack came back worse. So I just decided to get a new bumper. I'm going to end up selling this. And I believe you can repair it to look proper and maintain, but the way I had it repaired, for some reason, it didn't hold up. So I'm just getting rid of it. There's some paint chips. The guy who painted this front bumper, my side skirts and back, he didn't paint them the best, so you could see the paint chipping. Like, this is not good for a little over a year of paint, and I mean, it should not chip like this. That's just horrible paint work. He didn't prep it properly, so it doesn't really matter since I got wide body side skirts that I'm putting on and getting painted by a different guy. So there's that. My side skirts and my back and front bumper are being replaced. Now my back bumper is also cracked, as you can see. This was really stupid. This was completely my fault. I backed into a pole at night, not really paying attention. Completely my fault. Avoidable. Don't be dumb like me, kids. Pay attention when you drive. The good thing is my diffuser is honestly fine. So I'm gonna take this off and put this on my new bumper. It has like a slight scratch, like little right here, but it's black. You can't tell. So this is staying. That diffuser is always out of stock. So I'm glad that didn't crack. Thank God. Front and back bumper are right here. SRT bumpers. Got them from Rock Auto. The shipping was actually really nice. These came unfolded. So, you know, if you want to get good quality bumpers that aren't folded, Rock Auto is the key. So I'm going to just show you guys how to install the rear and front bumper today. I couldn't ever really find any good tutorials, especially on the back bumper. So I'm going to show you guys a in-depth tutorial on how to do it today, because I don't know, people don't seem to have any good tutorials out on it. So I figure why not show you guys how to do it. Now, one more thing. This is actually a good update. We got red guts in the Charger. All red guts, panels, seats, center console. Everything is redded out in this mug. And I mean everything. This dude I came across on the Facebook 11 to 14 Charger group. He had red seats, and he happened to be in Ohio, an hour out from me. And he wanted to trade for all black. And I happen to have all black leather, as you guys know from my one video where I swapped the seats to black leather. I got those for $300. So technically I got these seats for $300. He didn't want any money added on, traded them directly for the red. So I'm so glad I got these. This is gonna look crazy with the wide body. So for the back bumper, you're gonna need a Phillips screwdriver, a torque wrench with a 8mm for the taillights and a 10mm for the bumper brackets. And you can either use a flathead, butter knife, or you could go to AutoZone and get a $5 kit that comes with plastic tools. This is used to pop any of the tabs off, the plastic tabs, without breaking them. It works really good to not break them.
This is the exact kit I got, and it's good for interior clips too. I use this to swap my interior. $5 from AutoZone, highly recommend it. But if you don't have that, it's fine. You could use a butter knife or a flathead. It'll pop the tabs off just as easy, but you got an easier chance of not breaking them with this. So what I'm gonna start with is this interior. To get these tail lights off, to get to the bumper bracket, you're gonna have to take this plastic tab off, and you're gonna have to unscrew this, and then this will pull right back. There's 8mm bolts behind here, and then you unscrew them, get the light off, and the brackets are out. So we're gonna start by popping this. Once you get the tab in like this, it just pops right out. Wow, I don't even know where it went, but then you got this piece. This comes out separate. Boom, now that's out. And you gotta take this piece here out. Okay, so I was wrong. That is a star bit, so flathead's not gonna work. Let me grab a star bit. This is the exact one you need. It's hard to see, but boom. That comes right out. So it's not a regular Phillips, that is my fault. But unscrews right out, and then you should have access to this rear tail light. Also forgot to mention, at the bottom here, there is one of these that is held in right here. You just pull it out really hard. It's held in there good. That's gonna be the final thing to get access back here. And as you see, the 3 8mm bolts to get the tail lights out are right there. So that'll be easy. And there's a clip right there you gotta undo to get the tail light out completely. Okay, so we got the tail light out. Excuse how dirty the car is. I'm washing it at the end of the video just for satisfaction. But we got a bolt here, and this is why you need to take the light off. I believe that is the 10mm. So same thing with this bolt. Yep, 10mm. You just unbolt this, and then that is both the bolts that are behind the tail light. And it'll come right off once you get the other clips off. So let's get to it. Boom. Okay, we got the tough part out the way. This is the easy part. So since I got an SRT bumper on a RT model, non-SRT model, this fender is different size than the SRT bumper. So you can clip some of these in, but it usually gets too wide down here. It doesn't affect the fitment, and the bumper holds in place fine. I never had issues losing it, but you could buy these. They're just really expensive from Dodge. They're like a couple hundred, and I never thought it was worth it because you almost never see the wheel well. And once I get the wide body, you definitely won't see it. So it's definitely not something I really plan on getting unless I come across them. But since I don't have any clips in down here, usually you'll have clips in under here if you got a regular RT bumper. So you're gonna unclip all these. You could use that tool I showed or a flathead. And under here is a 10mm. That's the only bolt on both sides that holds the bumper in. I believe there is a bolt under here actually, but I don't think, oh yeah, okay, there's one holding it down here. So you unbolt that, you unbolt this on both sides, and the bumper should come right off. So we got both those bolts out. Same thing on the other side. This side I actually got a clip in, so you could see an example. You're gonna have to unclip that with the tool I showed you or a flathead. Get that bolt behind the top of the wheel well, and then that bolt at the bottom, and you're good to take the bumper off. All right, so we got the bolts out, and now I believe the bumper is ready to just come off. So let's get to it. So I forgot to mention, but on this side, there's a ball plugged into your taillight. It just pulls out, and then the taillight just pops right out. So you gotta make sure you get those out in order to completely detach this. And I believe there's also one more light that plugs in for the plate LED. So once you undo these clips, you make sure you unplug that, and the bumper should just come right off. So let's get this motherfucker off. So back bumper is off. And this is the pigtail holding it in. So we're gonna push into this clip. And I have to use a flat hat for this actually, so I'm gonna get this out. Now, if you have a SRT bumper already like me and you're just replacing it, you're gonna wanna take your rear diffuser off if you're gonna reuse that on your new bumper. But if you have a RT bumper, you're gonna need to buy an SRT diffuser. So make sure when you get that diffuser, you use the clips that come with the diffuser to clip it into the bottom of the bumper like here. You can see the clips holding it. And you're gonna also wanna put some screws in through the bottom to reinforce it. At least I would highly recommend it. I put screws in mine and I never had an issue with it coming out. So that is one thing to take a note. Here she is with no bumper. About to show you guys how to put it back on. So we're gonna get right into it. Also, obviously don't forget to swap your license plate. So one thing to mention, when you get your rear bumper fully off, you're gonna wanna take this off. And this is held on by, I believe, 3 10mm bolts and 3 clips that you pry out. So make sure you remove this and put it onto your new bumper, because this has all the electronic harnesses you're going to use for the new bumper. So go ahead and put this in. If you have your diffuser, put your diffuser on, and make sure you put your rear taillight markers that go on the side of the bumper in. And I'm gonna get back to you guys when I get all that in, and we're gonna put the bumper back on. So we got everything put into the rear bumper, the guard, the lights, the license light, the diffuser. So now we're gonna just do the same process we did to take it off to get it back on. So let's get this bad boy on. All right, now that we got it clipped in, you got to put your bolts back in under the wheel well and in the taillights, and then reassemble the taillights. So we're gonna do that now.